Start my day off with a small fruit salad, and yes, I ate the greens on the strawberries. And there's my dad's breakfast. And when my dad went vegan, it wasn't really a huge stretch because he normally started his day off with fruit. And then he normally had a salad for lunch. It was just like for dinner, he went from pizza to another salad or whatever vegan concoction my mom was making. So just sitting on the couch, and my sister comes out and was like, "Hey, you want to make some pancakes?" So of course I was like, hell yeah. So I had a couple pancakes. I had one that was like about as big as a whole pan. So we're finishing up putting these pancakes away, and then we're going to go to the farmer's market. So if I look kind of like a ghost, it's because I just got back from a bike ride with my sister. I tried to put sunscreen on, but for some reason I just can't put it on very well. Like, I don't know if you can tell on my arm, but like, yeah, I think you can tell pretty easy. I'm not very good at putting sunscreen on. Like, it still is like stuck in my arm and on my face, so I look kind of like a ghost. But before we went on a bike ride, my sister and I went to the farmer's market. We got these two, I think they're called Sugar Baby watermelons. My two favorite vendors had already left because we went kind of late because of the pancake fiasco. So we went there and we got what we could. I got these peaches. They are not quite ripe yet. I got, like, the whole box was $25. So it's not peach season, so normally from my peach guy, I will get that amount of peaches, organic, local, freshly picked, for $10. This is $25. They're from South Carolina, so, you know, at least they're still somewhat local. At least they're not from, like, South America or somewhere super far away. So yeah, I just got these watermelon. The watermelon, I think, were like $4 a piece. So that's pretty much all I got. I'm definitely going to go sooner, though, next week so I can actually get more fruit. So I'm just eating this watermelon outside because if you've lived in New York your whole life, you know that you appreciate nice weather when you get it. My mom also made some barbecue beans because we are having people over. So I've been taste testing these. They are so good. Honestly, this really reminds me of pulled pork. Like, the taste kind of reminds me of pulled pork. So that makes me start thinking, was it really the pork that I liked, or was it the sauce that I liked? I mean, personally, maybe this is just me, but most of the time when I smell meat cooking, I actually think it smells good. I don't want to eat it, but I think it smells good. And I think the reason isn't because I like the smell of burning flesh. I think it's because of all the spices that people use, like garlic powder or, in this case, barbecue sauce, curry powder, whatever it is. That's what smells good. That's what people want on their food. I mean, you try to offer someone a piece of, like, boiled chicken breast, the biggest meat eater in the world is not going to want to eat that unless they're starving. I mean, the main ingredient that people like on their meat is vegan sauces and vegan spices. And people say that veganism is so bland, but you're putting vegan things on your non-vegan food to make it taste good. Alright, we're at a fireworks party with Vanna White, and we're going to show you guys all the vegan options that we have here. Not all healthy, but they're all vegan.
Yes. Yes. So we have, this is Texas caviar. So it's beans, tomatoes, it's got Italian dressing in it, some onions. It's really good. And then we have...
It is pretty good.
Yeah. And then we
That's my plate over there.
And then obviously not your best choice. We have the chips here too.
Still vegan.
Yeah, still vegan if you want to like cheat a little bit. Yeah, tortillas. Some tortillas here.
Oh, these are. I always go with these when I'm not sure because sometimes these the soft shell tortillas. Oh, they're not there. Sometimes they're not there.
ones.
There you go. Yeah.
There.
Sometimes these are not vegan. Sometimes they have honey in them. Sometimes they have like just weird stuff you don't want to eat. But these ones are always vegan. They just normally have a couple ingredients. So moving on, these are also vegan, just corn chips.
We also have brown rice,
Oh yeah.
which everyone loves. Big vegan staple right there. Some black beans.
Another vegan staple.
And then, well, obviously lettuce. Ignore the cheese, but we've got some olives and tomatoes and stuff to dress your taco. Nice.
Lettuce.
Some lettuce in there. The piece de resistance for the vegan food, though, in here is we have some fruit salad.
Whoa! I didn't even know that was there.
Yeah, so it's a surprise. It's got blackberries and cherries too, which is my favorite. So
You know what I'm having for dessert?
yes. Liquor's vegan, right? Is it?